Hey guys, what's going on? This is Nasa, aka your real estate guru. I'm not your guru, I'm your guru because I actually do this business. How to start flipping houses. When I started flipping houses, it took me 8 months to get my first deal, okay? It took me 8 months, and I'm going to explain to you exactly what I did. Every Saturday morning, I would work Monday through Friday. Every Saturday morning, I get up and hop in my car and write down the addresses for the properties I wanted to potentially market to, right? So I'm looking for beat up houses, ugly houses, houses toe up from the flow up, houses overgrown grass, boarded up houses, etc. So that's what I'm looking for. So therefore, I would write down the address after I find that particular house. So at Saturday, I would do that. Then the next step to that, right, I would cross-reference to see who owns that property. I would cross-reference. Now, I look up, you go to your local real estate lookup, whatever it is in your city. You go to your local real estate lookup, and from there, you see who the owner is. Now, at that time when I started, a lot of stuff was bank-owned, so of course I went and mailed the bank. So I was looking for people who privately own stuff. So I would mail them a postcard. The postcard I would get is a pre-stamped postcard from the post office. You could get them at the USPS.com, which is the United States Parcels Post Office website. You could get it from there, pre-stamped postcards, and I would just write out, hey, hello, I want to buy your house at 123 Main Street. Please call my name, phone number, and mail it out. And I would start to get phone calls, and I would fill them. And it took me 8 months to get my first deal, right? End up, I had to go back and renegotiate. For $11,000, sold it for $13,000, I made $2,000 off that particular deal. I had to pay my mentor, came home with like $1,300, all right, off that deal. But that's how I did that. So let's say you want to get started, you're ready to take action. Wholesaling houses, basically what it is you're finding discount real estate and selling it to an end buyer, aka known as a cash buyer, okay? So you're putting together a motivated seller and a motivated buyer together by leveraging some piece of paper. With that piece of paper, it's a contract and it's an assignment, okay? So with the contract, you assign that contract with the seller, and let's say you get the house for $11,000 with the seller. Now, with the assignment, okay, the buyer says, hey, I want it. You can send over the contract and the assignment. He signs the assignment. He signs it for $13,000, and you send it to the attorney's office. If you're in North Carolina, we use attorneys. A lot of other states, guys may use title companies. It's fine. You send it to them, and they do the title search. Also, you're going to get a deposit from the buyer, $500 to up to $5,000. It doesn't matter. But let's say in this case, you got a deposit for $1,000. Get the deposit for $1,000. You send everything over to the attorney. From sending everything over to the attorney, he does a title search. He says, all right, title's good. You can close. The seller comes in, buyer comes in, everything gets recorded. You pick up your check for $2,000. When you pick up your check for $2,000, now you're in the game, okay? So what I need you to do, I need you guys, the best way I think is, if you're broke, it's to drive for dollars. You don't have a car, walk for dollars. I have heard stories of guys saying, hey, I took the bus across town and I just walked writing down the address, and that's how I got my first deal. It can work. The more effort you put in, the sooner you will get the reward. But you have to pay your dues like everybody else. So you can drive for dollars. What I want to recommend you guys doing is hopping in your car. I have a link for my Driving for Dollars app. If you want a course on the Driving for Dollars app, hey, shout out to the Polites. I got a course right here as well. Okay, you click on the link for the course right below me. I'll put it also in the description, and I'm gonna put the link for the Driving for Dollars app. Things are much simpler now. So I strongly recommend you drive for dollars. And if you're using the app, great if you can afford it. If not, you can't afford the Driving for Dollars app, or you don't want the Driving for Dollars course, hey, pen and paper, old school way, like I started. You see a house that's beat up and ugly, what you're gonna do is write down the address. Then you're gonna go home and you're gonna resend that. Okay, so that's how you do that. All right, and that's basically how to get started, man. It's simple, but it's not easy. All right, so just go out there, drive for dollars. Once you get that buyer, you're gonna go to something like Facebook Marketplace or whatever your city is. Let's say you're in San Diego. San Diego real estate investors on Facebook. In a group like that, post your deal. You have about 100 people hitting you up if it's truly a deal, okay? So that's one way, you know, to find your sellers and to find your buyers. Another way, you got a deal, go down to your county auction, your city auction. And that's another way, man. But yeah, once again, if you want to download the Driving for Dollars app, I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to also put it in the description. If you want the course, I'm going to also put that in the description. All right, I want to make sure you guys like, comment, and please be sure to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Hit me up on IG, Real Estate Duru. And as always, much success in your life and in your business. Peace.